Hi everyone, it's Eric coming at you from the office. It is Tuesday, March 10th, and at this point, the coronavirus is shutting Ohio down. Lots of universities have closed up shop for until the end of the month, with public schools still in session. So while Ohio State and Wright State will not be in school, millions of kids will be going to public school. Alright, so just to give you an idea, two sales in this video real quick. I just haven't had the gumption and energy to do a lot of eBay stuff recently. I had a couple really good weeks, 5 weeks went really well, but like now this it's kind of like wearing on you. So I see where some people say this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You got to stay in it and post a lot to get back out of it what you put into it. So hopefully, next couple of weeks as the weather gets nicer and things happen, then I can get back into the swing of things. So two sales from today. One is this Spider-Gwen mission gear. This is from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's just a little mask and a web shooter here. You can get a better picture of what it is on the back. So I don't have a whole lot into this. I think I got 99 cents or maybe $1.99, something like that. And that's it. Didn't sell for a whole lot. Actually, I have two of these. This one sold for $3.59. The person who bought it is actually paying more for shipping and then what they paid for the item. So that's one thing. And my second is another thing that thought would sell better, but did not sell very well or very high. This is a Hasbro Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker RC-DO remote control. This is new in box. I know at one time these things were selling for $50 to $60 in Walmart. I picked this up for $10. Had to take an offer of $17.79 on it. Thought it would definitely sell higher, but I think it's one of those things that not too many people want it unless you're really a Star Wars collector. I don't even know really what it does or anything about it. I picked it up cheap. Well, this is another thing where Star Wars doesn't always sell for big money. I found a couple things. Ooh, Star Wars, pick it up. And it's just either the item or the movie it comes from just isn't in demand. So $17.79. I had $10 into it. They're paying once again a lot in shipping, like $8.50 to ship this. So I wish I would have sold for $35 or so, but $17.79. At least it's out of my inventory and making a couple bucks on it. All right, thanks, and I hope to see you later this week. Hi everyone, it's Eric. This video is going to be a review of what sold the last couple of days, probably since Thursday. And I'm going to review my week, how many I sold and my total for the week. So let me start off with this. This is my latest sale. This is a CD and booklet. 25th anniversary of Mario Brothers. This originally came with Mario Brothers All-Stars or something like that. This is the soundtrack CD and like a history booklet of Mario. I picked this up at the auction where I picked up all those Legos a while ago. Sold this for $3.49. It wasn't a big issue. I think I paid 50 cents for it or something like that at the auction. Thought I'd sell for more, like $9.99, but since it isn't with the game, it's not really that valuable, this piece by itself. Another thing I sold was a Lego set. I'll show you the manual. 8014. As you can see, it's like this walker and four troopers. One's kind of specialized with armor and one's got a different helmet. But everything is in this 100% complete with instructions and everything as I'm holding them. This comes from that auction as well, where I spent $40 on a tote for 13 different Lego like Star Wars vehicles. This is the second one I've had of these, and once again 100% complete. This sold for $31.95. They both sold for $31.95 actually, and I was about $3 in on this, roughly like $3.33. So pretty good profit on these Lego Star Wars things. I have one more listed right now, but it's not the same set. So hopefully that sells soon. And I have probably 8 more pretty big vehicles, like barges and ships and things to go through and get them put together and make sure they're 100% complete. And then the last thing I sold was this Legos Dimensions pack here, which comes with 4 minifigs, Batman, Wildfire, or Wildstar, whatever her name is. Kind of like a wizard looking thing, and then the Batmobile. This goes with Lego Dimensions. I bought this out of a lot from Goodwill, and it says not for resale on the box, not to be sold individually, but there was nothing else with it. This was separated. So I sold this for $11.90. So someone who plays Lego Dimensions apparently needs these or wants these, and may have gotten, like a different starter pack, when it comes to the original minifigs. So I know that used to happen with the Nintendo back in the day. You got Mario Brothers or Duck Hunt, or you got Duck Hunt and Gyromite. So it just depends on which one you got. Maybe Dimensions is the same way. They give you different minifigs to start with, but someone wanted these. So like I said, $11.90. I had probably $5 in on it. It was in a bulk lot of 11 different Lego sets for $54. So not a whole lot in on that, but you only doubled my money essentially. So week 6 was pretty slow. And I think this whole coronavirus thing is killing a lot of stuff because you never know where it's coming from, if it's clean, if it's infected. I know a lot of people who do through the mail autographs are being affected, that they're getting stuff returned to sender. People aren't even opening it to see what the request is or what the item is for autographs. I'm only working Monday, and then for the next 3 weeks I work 8 to noon as I'm a teacher, and our kids aren't in school in Ohio. Ohio, Oregon, New Mexico, Maryland, and Michigan have all shut down their public schools as well, and with probably more to come yet. Even though we only have like 9 confirmed cases in almost 12 million people in Ohio. But the idea is just don't spread it, but it's going to be a crazy next 3 weeks. I'm a very active person, and for not having to go to work, but for half a day, I'm going to have to find things to do to occupy my time. But that being said, I sold 5 items this week for a total of $72.31. No shipping included on that or anything yet. So not a bad week, I haven't really been putting a lot of time into it. Just kind of like after that first month, I was doing really well. I had almost $700 in sales. And then I just kind of like didn't have the time or energy for this, but now I'm going to have the time for it. So I better find the energy to do it. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.